tuning in to Naturally Tanya. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. Please take a quick second to go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Definitely hit that bell right next to it as well so you can stay up to date whenever I upload a new video. And if you are returning to my channel, thanks for rocking with your girl. You know I appreciate you. And let's get on into today's video. All right, so today I'm going to be giving you guys hopefully a mini pregnancy update. I'm in my 18th week right now, and that puts me somewhere in my 4th month, and I'm also in the middle of my 2nd trimester. And we're gonna just talk about how it's been going so far. So that first trimester for me, guys, was a little bit rocky. I don't want to say it was like really rough, because compared to how I know some other women have had it, I really didn't have it that bad. I was just very fatigued and the nausea was crazy. Like, those were the two biggest symptoms that I had. Like, your girl was tired all the time, like midday naps maybe twice a day. I had to sleep in during the day. Like, I was just asleep. And also the increase in like the sensitivity to smell is crazy. I know that I've heard women talk about it before, but experiencing it has been something crazy. Like, I don't remember exactly how I discovered this, but I just realized I had to start paying attention to like certain food smells and things that were going on around me when I would start to feel nauseous, to like notice the triggers. And it turns out that like tomato-based sauce, my baby is not here for it. My baby is not here for the tomato-based sauce, which is pretty sad to me because that's something that I love to eat, but it just is not loving me back right now. So I had to give that up. Like, the second I smell it, it's over. Like, the nausea just takes over. I know that nauseousness is also sometimes caused by if you are not eating often enough, which was also something that I had to adjust to, because I was used to maybe eating like 2 or 3 meals a day versus being pregnant. You know, you're recommended to eat smaller meals throughout the day, like 5 to 6 small meals throughout the day. So that's something that I had to adjust to. And it does help to diminish the nauseousness. That is something that helped, like eating smaller portions. Also, just staying hydrated, making sure you're getting enough water in is crucial to many facets of pregnancy, but it does help with the nauseousness as well. Lemon water also was helpful to me. I would literally just take my water bottle, add a couple drops of lemon juice, shake it up, and drink that throughout the day, and that would help combat some of my nauseousness. Something else that helped was also having crackers on deck. So it could be whatever kind of crackers you like. These are just the two that I'm really obsessed with right now. So I would also like keep crackers in my bag so that every like 2 to 3 hours I'm eating something, I'm munching on something. Yeah, so having snacks is also another crucial part that is helpful, so that if you're out and about, you're not missing the times in which you need to be eating. I'm definitely now a snacker. I love my fruit snacks, my Annie's fruit snacks. I don't run out of these because it makes me sad. I wish they weren't so expensive all the time, but I mean, they're really good and they're worth it. So I'm gonna buy them and eat them. I also like packing like tangerines because these are really easy to peel. They're like sweet, they're yummy, delicious. You get your fruit serving, so I'm here for that. These fig bars, I'm here for these. Cereal bars, any type of thing like that I can eat. So yeah, just keep whatever snacks you like around, and you know, you want to of course try to have them be more healthy snacks than unhealthy, because you do want to still give your baby, you know, good nutrients throughout the day. Has anything else helped with nauseousness that I'm forgetting? I don't know if I can say this helps with nauseousness, because I'm not as nauseous now, but being in my 2nd trimester, I do, if my stomach is upset, I'm here for the ginger ale. Ginger ale is on deck, guys. I have an affinity for ginger ale in the can, not in the bottle, because I just feel like when you open up a can, you know the product that you're gonna get is like fresh. I feel like the bottle, after you open it that first time, like if it loses all the carbonation, then what do you have? Like syrup water? Nobody wants that. That doesn't help anybody. But I don't know what it is about ginger ale, but ginger ale has been very helpful to me. It does calm my upset stomach. So if it's a placebo effect, I don't know. I don't know what the medical reason is, but I love me some ginger ale, and that's just what it is. Another thing that has, I don't want to say troubled me, I'm not sure what the correct words are here, guys, just bear with me. But another, well, I don't know if it's a fun fact, but this might probably be TMI for some people. You can just exit the video here if you don't like learning personal information. But you know, I didn't know that pregnant women are usually constipated, and constipation is just a side effect of being pregnant. It's not something that people talk about a lot, and I mean, obviously we know why, but it is something that I feel like needs to shed some light on it, because it is something that's real, that's happening in these streets. And there was a little bit of confusion about how to combat or work against it. I was seeing one healthcare provider who thought maybe it might have been the iron in my prenatals that were maybe a little bit too intense on my digestive system. So they suggested that I like rotate my prenatals or stop taking them for a little while to see if that helps. And I wasn't really on board with that plan, because I was just like, I'm always taking some kind of multivitamin even before being pregnant. So not taking my vitamin just seems like, why? You know, why? But what I ended up doing was switching to a vitamin that didn't have any iron in it. But then I switched providers, and the midwife that I see now, she was explaining to me that, you know, there is no like necessarily solving the constipation, but there are ways to combat and like make it better so it's not as bad. And of course, drinking water goes along with that. As I mentioned, staying hydrated is important in so many facets of pregnancy, and that's another one of them. So making sure you're getting at least like 2 liters of water a day minimum is what you want to be doing. And also just eating foods that are high in fiber, so like things like, you know, oatmeal, blueberries, pineapples. Those are things that'll be really helpful. Like blueberries have been really helpful, guys. Like I will make sure I eat my blueberries daily. They have been so helpful in my life. I'm even more grateful for blueberries now. Prunes can help as well. Not prune juice, but actual prunes. So, you know, there are things that you can do to help the process along. You just have to be aware of it and like be on it, you know, because nobody had time to be constipated. So another thing that has been helpful to me even with that is also drinking this lemon ginger yogi tea. It supports healthy digestion. It's really yummy. It's caffeine free. I love yogi teas in general. They're really, really tasty, and they also have like little positive affirmations on them. And who doesn't want to hear some positive affirmations? You know, like we all need that. So I'm here for the yogi tea, especially the lemon ginger. This helps settle me and makes me relaxed at nighttime as well. So I love this. I also next want to talk about, as your belly grows, I also didn't realize that, you know, there's itching that comes along with that belly growth. And there are a lot of different belly oils, creams, products out there. Like there's no shortage of pregnancy products, guys, no shortage. And I do want to try some of them eventually, but the reality is I can't buy everything, you know, that's unnecessary. But what I first started doing as I started feeling the itching was I combined shea butter with cocoa butter, and that has been working for me. So I'm gonna continue with them until maybe I'm too lazy to. But this is the shea butter that I use. It's by Shea Moisture. This is it. And then I just use the Palmer's cocoa butter. So these work wonderfully for any type of itching you may have. They're also really just good for your skin in general. Keeps your skin nice and moisturized, especially in the winter time. And it is gonna combat like any sort of blemishes or stretch marks or anything like that. So I'm here for these. And then lastly, I just wanted to talk about prenatals. So the prenatals that I have been using is, I use 2. I rotate between Mommy's Bliss Prenatal Omega plus DHA. These are gummies. They support baby's brain and eye development. They're vegan, non-GMO, and gluten-free. And this is the lemon and orange flavor. Looks like this. These are relatively tasty. they have like a little bit, they're just sticky, you know. They might get a little stuck in your teeth a little bit. You'll have to wash it down with some water, of course, but they are pretty tasty. There's nothing, I don't really have any cons with this, except for that they don't contain iron, so that is something to note, that gummies in general don't contain iron, I believe. And then the other prenatal I use is the Nature Made Prenatal Multi Plus DHA. Contains folic acid and supports the development of baby's brains, eyes, and nervous system. And that one looks like this. These are pills, and these, I don't have any adverse effect to either one of these prenatals. This does contain iron, and more so I use this a lot of the times. It's just that my only con is that these are rather big, so if you don't like taking pills, then these might not be for you, because I'll just show you guys, you know, they are pretty big. Like, they're pretty big in size, so that is something to consider. But you do want to make sure you're taking a multivitamin to make sure that your baby is getting all the nutrients that he or she needs. So that's gonna be all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a big thumbs up, share it with a friend, drop a comment down below letting me know if you have been pregnant before, things that have worked for you, things that haven't worked for you, things that you may recommend for me to try in the future. Of course, follow me on social media if you are not already, and until next time, bye guys.